Round one.
Straight to centre ring. There you go. Ali operating out the southpaw stance, already holding centre ring. Speaking to Dave Caldwell earlier on this week, he said a long-term project that we're in no rush to develop. Jordan Gill, who is sat ringside, has been just taking him through his paces, but he's sharp and he can punch as well.
Yeah, very positive start from Ali on the front foot, firing sharp jabs, followed by that left hand. I like what I've heard him say in the build-up to this. He's very relaxed, he's mature, he's not getting ahead of himself, but he understands he's with a good coach who knows his stuff. He's got the talent there, he's got the name, so he's going to enjoy the ride. But it's yeah, like I say, very good, positive start from Muhammad Ali.
Sean Jackson, you see him on the outside, can switch a bit himself. Assuming one of those early journeyman roles. It could prove a crucial cog in the boxing machine. We will sadly lose one of the very best in Lewis Van Pooch next weekend. He bows out after 170 professional contests at the galleries in Bristol. What an ambassador he's been for boxing. And Van Pooch, he does sometimes watch the show. If you are, congratulations on your retirement. Good luck next weekend. And Sean Jackson, Darren, good to see you young circuit fighters coming through. And well, he's been cagey opening, but he's just watching Ali closely, but those hands are coming at him fast.
Yeah, someone like Sean Jackson, you know, he's only had 7 fights, so he's not completely in that journeyman mode, if you like. So he'll be learning how to survive and look after himself in there. He'd have to pick his moments against Ali. He can't be... It's good work from Ali there. He can't be complacent, he can't be sloppy, because he will get countered by razor-sharp counters from Muhammad Ali. That was some nice work there as he had Jackson backed onto the ropes.
Sold in that lead right hand, just fizzes the left off the back of it. Jackson just holds on. He had a bit of trouble getting hold of Ashley Williams on his debut.
A little bit of headhunting when he had Jackson backed on the ropes at that occasion. It'd be good just to throw the uppercut come through. I just see Jackson's head go down slightly. The guard is quite wide, so the uppercut through the middle would be a good shot, but good, positive, painful, sort of spiteful start from Muhammad Ali. Good stuff.
Yeah, that left hand to the body. He's found a home. Early on, bit of reddening around the nose of Jackson as well as the seconds tick down in the first round, and a decent debut round for young Muhammad Ali. Chef Clark, good to see you.
I think it was a good round from Ali. I think he did the name well. You know, having Ali is a heavy name to carry, but he did well. I like the way he's patient. He builds his stuff up and gets the shots in. He digs them in. Gabe, I like it.
Yeah, good stuff, good shot picking, it really, really was. I like the positive start. Comes straight to the centre of the ring. Didn't give Jackson any opportunity to get a foothold into that round, and you can see they're changing up the direction of the shots and the levels. Good body shots there on that occasion when he backed Jackson up to the ropes, and that's what's important there. It's about keeping your opponent guessing all the time. You can't be predictable in this game, and he wasn't there, Ali. That was a very good opening round.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Well, as if you needed any reminder.
Seconds out, round
one of the
2.
biggest fights of the year. Tank Davison, Ryan Garcia will be doing battle at last. And it's live and exclusive on the zone as Muhammad Ali just manoeuvres Jackson around the outside of the ring.
He's enjoying this, Ali. You can see the little movement side to side, the little spring in his step. He's got his man exactly where he wants him. It's good movement from Jackson, moving side to side, but he's really under the cosh here, not just with the hands that are coming to him. It's the pressure on that front foot. Always got him where he wants him. Good movement getting out of the round there, but out the ring corner, sorry, but that was good work to the body from Ali.
What he does well is he uses his feet. If you watch him, he pushes him around And then when Jackson stops, the jab comes out, and then he goes to the body, and then he digs another one real hard. But then he comes up, and then he headhunts with two, and then Jackson kind of gets away or cramps his work.
Yeah, nice variation from Ali.
Just firing that jab with the lead right hand up through the middle, and now just working the body again. Jackson just trying to cover up on the ropes and looking to clinch again.
See, just missing with that right uppercut there, but it was there for the taking that shot. He just missed with it, but the guard, like I say, wide open from Jackson. I expect some more of those uppercuts to come firing through the guard from Ali.
Mirroring the footwork of Jackson as he skips around the outside, just trying to make the space a little tighter and give him less time to think. He's been feinting with the feet well too, Ali, just to try and draw something out, but Jackson hasn't thrown much back at him at all these last couple of minutes.
I've been impressed with what I've seen. I know we're only in the second round, but he looks a real talent, Ali. He really does. Quick hands, there's brilliant variation in his work. Got kind of every shot in his artillery. See the confidence there, the defense is really good, the reactions are razor sharp. Hands low there, he's a very good fighter.
I'd like to back that up, and I think patience. It's his debut, remember it's his debut. He's not rushing his work, he's not trying to throw a million shot. He sets it up, and then he attacks ferociously.
Just pot shot him with that jab to the body. Paul Gill in the corner, Jordan Gill's dad. Gill's ringside next to Eddie Hearn, who in rumours will see him back this year at 130 pounds. Perhaps that Isaac Lowe fight can be made at some point later on this year. Hey, Dave Cole will be pretty pleased with what he's seen these first couple of rounds.
Absolutely. Like I say, I hadn't seen much of Ali. I heard about the reputation, the titles he'd won as an amateur, but this has been a very, very positive start. You know, no disrespect to Jackson whatsoever here, but there will be tougher tests for Ali, but it's the work that I'm seeing, the variation that I'm seeing, the hand speed that is absolutely crucial in going through the levels as a fighter, and he's shown it there, not just with his hand speed, but the speed of foot, the reactions, and a very confident young man. So
for your old stablemate Darren, somebody you sparred with when he was on the way up, he's hit the mountaintop May 6th. John Ryder heads
Corners,
to
10 seconds.
to face the undisputed super middleweight king and boxing's pound-for-pound king in Canelo Alvarez.
Absolutely over the moon for John Ryder. He deserves this shot. He deserves the
Seconds
shot
out,
to get in
round
there
3.
with one of the world's best, future Hall of Famer in Canelo. It's a tough night. He understands that, but a shot that he deserves, John Ryder.
One of his stablemates, Maisie Rose Courtney, will be up next in the 4-rounder against Bukra El Kaisi from Catalonia. Ali just inching that front foot into range, just slightly short with the jab.
Just said about Jackson learning how to look after himself. Well, so far he's proving he's able to do that. Good movement. See, when he's on the ropes there, he moves his head. He knows how to take the sting out of the shots. He has been under pressure here, Chris.
Yeah, I think he's felt the power early and gone a little bit into his shell. He hasn't let his hands go at all, really, with his last couple of rounds. He's in no trouble, and Dean Wilson just having a look at him. I think Ali would ideally like a little more back from him, because it is just target practice at present. Lively left hand round the side, and then just works the high right hand off of it. Hard to unpick opponents when they're in almost 100% defensive mode as Jackson is. Chev, I know you've been through this kind of early phase against a couple of guys when they close up, they feel that power. It's, I guess, a little nicer for you when you have somebody like last time who really wants to fight back and wants to win.
Yeah, it's good to have somebody that wants to fight back, but in boxing you don't get paid for overtime, so if you can get the job done early, get it done early. I think he's doing a good job right now. As I said, he's using the jab, and I'm just very impressed with his patience.
Plenty of reddening under the arms, flanks of Jackson, evidence of those rights and lefts that have landed with intent and regularity.
Yeah, you said it yourself, Chris. Look, he'd like more coming back, Ali, so he can look for the counters, and you find the openings a lot easier when your opponent's letting the hands go, but Jackson's reluctant and he's not throwing much at all, so even when Ali's feinting and trying to draw that lead out, he's not getting any response, so that's why he's catching a lot of the shots, Jackson, on the guard, because he's not offering no openings at all. But he's doing the right thing, Ali. He's keeping the pressure on. Good little skip to the right there, looking for the body. He took that well, though, Jackson, on the arms.
Yeah, it's a long way to go, but plenty to like about him. This one was made at 124 pounds. Spoke to Ali at the presser Thursday. Said he will settle wherever he feels the most comfortable, be it 122, where, of course, his stablemate Hopey Price is, or 118 if it's possible. Again, lovely body work as he just fires that jab after the combination to the body, end of round 3. Dave Colwell will be in the corner of Hopey Price, second on the live broadcast a little bit later on, scheduled for 8 o'clock. Very good crop of young contenders at that weight in the UK, Dennis McCann and
Corners 10 seconds.
Hopey Price among them. He can go 10-0 tonight, but Thomas Masson from Pas-de-Calais in France, well-travelled, former world title challenger, a couple of weights below, European champion too, and European challenger at 118. Still plenty left to offer. Good pressure fighter. How will Price cope with that pressure on our main broadcast a little bit later on? So far, his new stablemate, Muhammad Ali, in full control of this one as we head into the final round. John Jackson just skipping around the outside of the ring, trying to find himself a little bit of space. Ali again just cutting him off.
I've been impressed with Ali as well. If I start downstairs with his feet, it's quite easy to fall off balance and fall over that front foot when you're kind of chasing an opponent around the ring, but he's always maintained a very good base at Ali. He's never fallen over the front foot. He's never been found guilty of, you know, almost running in and trying to catch Jackson. He's been very disciplined, and that sets everything up, Chef, doesn't it? Having a good, strong, solid base.
Oh, most definitely. He doesn't rush in. And as I said, he works behind the jab. He's southpaw, so they're a little bit more tricky. But he works behind the jab. He gets there, and what I like also, he's not greedy. He lets his shots off. They're powerful. You can hear him, and then he goes, gets a breath again. You know, set it up again and go again. And I really like that.
Again, just a little angle change. Steps around. Jackson gets his foot right round the side and lets that left hand go. I think Jackson will be a little sore around the ribs tomorrow morning, but he's managed these rounds as best as he can. Lovely left hand off the lead there from Jackson again.
Yeah, completely in survival mode. Hands high, moving an awful lot, making it difficult for Ali to find those openings. Little clash of heads again, but he's doing the right thing, Ali. He's keeping that pressure on constantly, closing the gap, making Jackson work with those feet. Again, demonstrating a good variation with the hands and the movement.
He uses his feet, but he also uses his head, like he uses a trunk. So he's very elusive, so then it makes it very hard for Jackson. He wants to throw, but what am I throwing at? Where am I going to hit? And if I miss, I know he's coming back, and he's coming back hard and fast.
Look, 30 seconds to go into this fight. I'm very disappointed you've not thrown any stats at us.
Don't worry, the stats are coming.
Ali again just steps around and works the hooks to the body, and again just changing the angle as Jackson stays on the ropes. Maybe just feels a little safer there.
Yeah, good variation again. Seeing it there. Good changing of angles with the feet from Ali. Really, really good stuff. A very good debut, in my opinion, from Muhammad Ali. A very good fighter with a very good future in front of him.
Well, no doubt about the scorecards. We'll head to them shortly, but Muhammad Ali in full control through those 4 rounds. His professional debut, I think Dave Colwell will be plenty pleased with that, but he said there's no rush with this young man. He's got a lot of developing to do. No doubt they'll have him in the gym with Danny Wilson and the team at Boxing Science, developing his physical attributes over the next 2 or 3 years. And as and when the time is right, as we've seen with Hopey Price, they'll step him up through the relevant challenges, whether it's domestic level titles, area titles. He is plenty ambitious and believes he can be a real force over these next 3 or 4 years. Well, welcome to those of you that are just joining us. Chris Lloyd alongside Darren Barker and Chev Clark for the next couple of fights. Barry Jones will be joining us as well at some point too, and we're going live on the main broadcast, 7 o'clock local time. Callum French and Jordan Ellison will contest 140-pound contest over 8 rounds. Hopey Price against former world title challenger Thomas Masson, Solomon Dakers and Robert Ismay, the English title, all leading to Cyrus Patterson and Chris Jenkins in our main event. Right now, David Diamante is standing by. Let's head over to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds in Newcastle, we go to referee scoring referee Ron Kearney's scorecard. It reads 40-36 for your winner. He's now undefeated as a professional, Muhammad Ali.
Well, a commentator's dream to call a Muhammad Ali fight. We've had our wish granted.